Nostalgia catches a lot of flack these days. I think it's just that nostalgia bait has become a bit oversaturated here in America. See, as those nerdy 90s kids become the semi-employed Uber drivers of today, people start trying to buy back their youth. They use their $3 tips to try to return to a simpler time when Power Rangers was a good show and the Dragon Ball Z dub was only relatively middling.
Oh, Mondo cool.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
And since we live in the kind of capitalist dystopia that'd really moisten up Ayn Rand's bed sheets, companies supply the demand to reject COVID and return to pogs. So we get the Marvel movies and the reboots and the reimaginings. Still waiting on that Frasier reboot though. Give me some of them scrambled eggs, you know what I'm saying? I do think that feeding that nostalgia can be fine. But that's not exactly a spicy take, so what's my point? How does this even relate to anime? Well, there's plenty of nostalgia among fans of anime too. It's just a bit less catered to. But there's still tons of people that will claim the original Fullmetal Alchemist is better than Brotherhood. And that's fine, you know, it's fine to be wrong. Even a good president can have an affair or two. Sticking with that 90s theme. See, my 10 out of 10 90s jokes aside, I'm more of a 2000s kid. Born in the 90s, but, you know, raised in those sweet, sweet aughts when the big three were still three and everybody thought Death Note was just the peak of anime.
So good.
The anime that really started me on this journey of celibacy and poor social skills was Bleach. I've seen Bleach more times than I could admit. Like, I've literally lost count. I've seen it enough to know it's not good. It's objectively not good. But I still enjoy it. I think we've all got our safety blanket. You know, it's old, it's ratty. Every time somebody sees it, you're like, yeah, I know, that part kind of stinks. But look at this part. This part's good if you ignore the holes. A lot of plot holes. But whenever you're sick or sad or just sick of being sad, you can curl up and enjoy the familiarity of that safety blanket. Let it remind you that just because pogs and communication and life has changed, not everything has to. Hey, wait a minute. Why is my safety blanket moist? Ayn Rand, what are you doing? What do you mean there's a new season of Bleach coming out? Come on, that's not going to be good. No, I've read the fucking manga. I know it's not good. See, while nostalgia trips can be comforting and profitable, their exploitation is often poorly received by the actual fans. New things cannot live up to their predecessors. When you love their predecessors so much, you can ignore huge, glaring problems. Packaging something new as something old almost always sparks dissonance. Because you're not the stupid kid that fell in love with the original material anymore. You're a stinky, sad adult that can only find comfort in things that you've decided you liked before you started using cynicism as a defense mechanism. I'm projecting. But nostalgia goggles do exist. Take Dragon Ball Super and Boruto. A lot of fans with nostalgia for the originals fucking hate these shows. But they're actually pretty popular, especially with people less familiar with the original material. In fact, the limited amount that I've seen of both, I don't think they're inherently bad shows, just somewhat disrespectful to original canon. My point is that it's fine to hide under the blankets from time to time. It's just important to remember why you're there, what you're hiding from, and whether it's even the best option. I think I made this video to yell at myself so I don't start watching fucking Bleach or K-On! Again. It won't stop me.